Former area representative Anthony Boots Martinez is back to his old antics, complete with a spanking new theme song for his ongoing campaign. Despite the humor and seeming lightheartedness of his approach, Martinez is relentless in his attempt to unseat his successor in Port Loyola. Having defeated Gilroy Usher Senior twice before losing miserably to Anthony Mahler in another constituency during the last general elections, he is once again canvassing his old stomping grounds for signatures.
The Prime Minister, in his own words, labeled Gilroy Usher, the Honorable Gilroy Usher, as very confused. He put it casually, and in my view, I will be honest with you, that is the most dunceest representative I ever seen in the National Assembly. I want to be honest with you. You're a lawmaker, sir. How you want to take a victory lap on something that you have no control over?
On Wednesday, the incumbent Port Loyola area representative issued a release stating that Martinez's petition failed to meet the minimum threshold, 10% of signatures from the total registered voters in that constituency.
Look, as a former member of the National Assembly, we are lawmakers, and you are telling me simple thing like what law will affect you or no affect you, you no read, sir. Something is wrong with you. You see, this recall petition here is more powerful than a national referendum, because a national referendum is not binding by law. This specific recall referendum is binding by law once you reach all the necessary threshold.
Since we last spoke with him on July 12th, Boots has been busy collecting the signed names of as many registered constituents. Today, he provided an update on that campaign, but stopped short of presenting the actual numbers.
We have reached the threshold, a little over what we believe to be the threshold. But because of the misinformation and because of certain things happening in the constituency, we have decided to move forward until we get at least 50% of the constituency. To start with, Mr. Usher, I don't know who prepared him with the statement, because I don't know if you don't understand the law. If you are saying in your statement that Port Loyola exists with over 5,000 residents, and the petition failed to gather 1,500 signatures, then to start with, you're wrong, because if the constituency have 5,001 registered voter, the threshold will be 1,501.
As members of the United Democratic Party, one would have thought that Martinez and UDP standard bearer Philip Willoughby would have formed an alliance to recall Usher in Port Loyola. But that's not the case. Instead, Boots has choice words for his colleague.
I will not. My mandate is not to collaborate with Mr. Willoughby. I met with him a couple times. But my mandate from the people is to learn to recall the petition, and then we will see for both on that. Man, you are the official standard bearer for the United Democratic Party. You no see one light, yes, sir? You no see one light? Well, now, guess where they're going to know? You and Mr. Usher, one, they do a whole victory lap. You, they do half a lap. So they must hug up one another and ball, because that definitely the first stage will be initiated when the people are Port Loyola ready.
Contrary to what Usher put out in his statement, Martinez is confident that the area rep will be recalled.
I'm sorry for the poor lady who got to Gilroy Usher and said, give me one hand, help me with school. And Gilroy Usher said to that lady, you know what happened? I have to wait for the result of it. I can't do nothing for nobody, because I have to wait for the result of the paper when Mr. Boots have people sign. The lady came here and he asked me what is the paper about, and I explained to the lady it's about a recall petition. When the lady signed immediately, he said, make you get the result quick and fast. So I'm sorry I even delayed the lady that the result not come because it's not been submitted to the Governor General yet.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.